What's up, everybody? I'm Combat. Call me Red. It's my boy Zine.
What's going on?
It's my man Cub right there. You know, we want to welcome you to the Combat Cub podcast, where we going to reflect on fashion topics,
Okay.
combat tech,
Yes, sir.
funny videos, news around the world, whatever anybody want to reflect on.
Sounds good.
But enough of me. Let's get to this cast. Dude, this never gets old.
No, sir, it doesn't.
Like, never.
It's like I'm on an elevator,
I know, right?
you know, riding up or down. Kind of reminds me of when we're in a Mazra, hitting them invaders. Hitting them invaders.
Welcome back, Combat Cub podcast, episode 12. You know, it's your man Combat. You know, I got my right-hand man, my ace, Cub. Baby, let's go. First, before we even get started or move on or anything, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. Hit a comment up. I hit you back. All right?
Yeah.
But let's get to this cash. You feel me? So, man, I got about 3 videos I got to show, you know?
Okay.
But the first one is crazy. All right, check this out. You know, summer's right around the corner. Basically, just here.
Yeah.
You know? Well, what's the main thing? Because, you know, here in southern Tennessee, it gets hotter and shit.
Yeah, it does.
Humidity.
It does.
What's the one thing when it's hot outside you need in your system?
Taco Bell.
Water.
I'm
Water,
serious.
man. Water.
Yeah. Or you're, yeah.
Taco
Okay.
Bell. Yeah,
Well,
gonna,
you
gonna
know,
be
I mean,
dehydrated as hell.
I got a name drop. You know what I mean? Trying to get that sponsorship.
I can't lie though, them bean burritos you be eating be slapping. I tried one, dude. I have one every day now, if not 2. But
Oh, man.
yeah, man.
I'm
But
thinking about it right now.
when it's hot outside, everybody should have water when it's too hot, right?
Yes, sir.
This video is gonna show a college student, a wrestler, who
Okay.
was suffering from heat exhaustion.
Oh,
and was
wow.
trying to find him a source of water. Well, he didn't, and then this happened. You can go ahead and play video.
Oh,
please,
my
sir.
goodness. I mean, did he survive? Will we?
Man,
No?
we gonna show the viewers.
All right.
College wrestler with just minutes left to live. He was suffering from heat exhaustion and desperate for a sip of water. His parents say his coaches refused to help. Here's Lisa Guerrero.
This college athlete is literally dying for a sip of water.
Literally.
He frantically tries to get into this building, but the door is locked. Grant's parents say he ran to this water fountain in a desperate attempt to find water, but the fountain was bone dry. His body was later found just yards away from here. People tried
Wow.
in vain to give 20-year-old Grant Brace CPR.
911. We had an emergency, and I got a student. We found passed out. He's not moving. Is he breathing? No, I don't think so.
A lot of people refer to him as
Wow.
a gentle giant. You know, he was a big guy, kind of intimidating to look at, but so soft and kind like a teddy bear.
Grant's grieving parents, Kyle and Jackie Brace, say their son would
Man.
still be alive today if only his coaches had let him get a sip of water.
He was begging for water. Guys, help me. Please help me.
Can
And
you
nobody gave it to him.
describe what was going on with Grant in those last moments as he was trying
Scream
to get
lawsuit.
through the doors?
It was hot. It was very hot. The surveillance video showed that he was trying to get in the school to get help, wasn't successful, and then was found close to a water fountain on his hands and knees.
An autopsy ruled Grant's death was preventable. The cause? Exertional heat stroke.
It's
Good Lord.
inexcusable.
On the day he died, Grant's parents say his coaches made him run up and down this steep hill 7 times. But when Grant became exhausted and begged for a water break, one of his coaches allegedly told him to keep going or he'd be kicked off the team.
That's
They
bullshit.
called it Punishment Hill.
Wow.
That's
That's what it was
bullshit.
known on campus.
It was a grueling day of practice in 80-degree heat here at the University of the Cumberlands in Kentucky. His friends on the wrestling squad made an effort at giving him water. But according to a wrongful death lawsuit, his two coaches yelled Grant needed to get the water himself. That's when the young man struggled to find water, only to face a locked door.
He was panicked. He clearly needed help, and he wasn't getting help from any of the coaches or any of his teammates.
Grant's parents and their attorney, Jamie Monkus, sued his wrestling coaches, Jordan Countryman and Jake Sinkovitz, and the University of the Cumberlands for wrongful death.
I knew very early on there was no chance this family was going to be silent in talking about what happened to their son, because their main priority was to raise awareness and to tell the story of what happened.
I think the coaches
That's sad, though.
It is.
ultimately were responsible.
His heartbroken sister, Kaylee, shared...
Man, that's crazy. I mean, why would that even happen?
That's why we stress not even the kids, man. That's why we stress. Quit drinking all of this like I do. Substitute it with some water, especially during the summertime, man. And, you know, you're going to be running around outside playing, you know, any kind of curricular activities, man. 1 to 2 bottles of water. As long as you got it in your system, you're good. Don't dehydrate. Don't die. You feel me? That's sad as hell.
I mean, I could see something like that, like at boot camp. You know, they're making you just kind of, you know, push through it. But this ain't boot camp. You're in college. You're paying to be there.
No, this ain't boot. This boot, they give you water.
Yeah.
They don't tell you, nah, keep going. You can be kicked off the team. Come on, bruh. That's hella weak.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. I mean, that's definitely negligence.
Something that could have been preventable.
That's crazy on the autopsy.
Uh-huh.
Man, yeah, they're going to be in trouble.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But
man,
before we move on, I can't believe I let this slip my mind, man. I want to say congratulations to all the seniors of 2023, you know, getting y'all diplomas, moving on in life.
Yep. Welcome to adulthood.
Yeah, this is where life kicks you in the ass.
It's going to be fun.
But the key word, just like they said last night, it's a 4-letter word, work.
Yeah.
Work, man.
Work.
You'll make it.
Yeah.
But this other couple videos we're going to get into, man, is basically telling us about, you know, our debt here in the United States, that, you know, we got a deadline, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let them watch the videos and they can do whatever with them.
Yeah, so, yeah, here we go. Debt ceiling talks stall on Friday. Oh, man.
Now, there are new developments this morning in the debt limit showdown, and they are not positive. Negotiations ended last night with no deal, and time to come to an agreement is quickly running out. ABC's Chuck Sievertson has the latest.
It could be a busy weekend for lawmakers in Washington trying to come to an agreement on raising the debt limit. After talks stalled Friday afternoon, negotiators for the GOP and the White House met again for about 90 minutes Friday night, but say they ended the closed-door meeting with no progress and no set plans for the next meeting.
Business, come out with a hat and some coffee.
That's what I'm saying.
We re-engaged, had a very, very candid discussion, talking about where we are, talking about where things need to be, what's reasonably acceptable.
Congress must raise the debt ceiling to pay the nation's existing bills, money that's already been spent. Two sources familiar with the talks tell ABC News a key sticking point, significant cuts to federal spending. As the president receives updates while he's away at the G7 summit in Japan, the White House saying Friday night they are confident an agreement will be made.
We are indeed optimistic. We think and we believe that there is a path
forward.
I
love her curls.
The U.S. facing default for the first time in history come June 1st. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy warning an agreement has to be made by Sunday for Congress to have enough time to pass the bill. The consequences could be dire if they miss the deadline. Troops could go unpaid. Social Security payments could be delayed for seniors.
Y'all listen to this
Stock
closely.
markets would likely plunge along with people's 401ks. Interest rates would soar, and nearly 8 million people could lose their jobs. The president is due to return to the White House Sunday. Chuck Sievertson, ABC
that
News,
bitch need
New York.
impeached.
Oh, man.
He need impeached. I don't care. Bring back Trump.
Man,
at least Trump was trying to get us out of debt. You feel me? And we wasn't pissing off everybody. Russia was straight. Wasn't no nuclear nothing because they know Trump was a G. Trump was a G, bro.
I don't know, man. When it comes to like politics, and I don't know. I mean, ever since like let's see, I remember when I was a kid, I don't remember people just talking bad about the presidents until let's see, it was Bush.
I was going to say the Air Bush.
Yeah, I remember just it being pronounced. I don't remember that with Bill Clinton that much. Not as it is right now, where we just smack talk our presidents and stuff like that. I was just like, is that what we should do? I mean, I don't know what goes on behind the scenes.
That's true.
You know.
Well, hell, I was little during the Bill Clinton era anyway.
Same.
I mean,
same.
But you know, I was aware of the Bush era and on from there.
Yeah, but I mean, I was, you know, like what you're saying. I was young. I wasn't, you know, and being homeschooled too, I wasn't exposed to, you know, that type of behavior from people, talking about people and, you know, things like that. I mean, I was kind of, you know, naive to all that stuff.
I'm not into politics either, though, bruh.
Yeah.
You know, I'm from one of the worst hoods in San Francisco. Man, we wasn't worried about no damn politics. We were worried about more survival.
Yeah.
You know,
Survive
getting to
till
school
tomorrow.
without being shot at and jumped and shit.
Man, that's a whole nother horse of another color, like this thing.
Yeah, another color. Yeah,
that's wild. That sounds rough.
Yeah, I don't really do politics, but if I think that the people needs to hear it, you know, then the
for
people
sure.
need to hear it, because most people don't watch shit like this, and they don't got a clue about what's going on in their own country.
Mm-hmm.
So why not let this nigga let them know what's going on? You feel me?
I don't blame you. I think it's great. It's great.
This clip is like almost 6 minutes long. We ain't gonna play the whole 6 minutes. People will get the idea, you know, in the first couple minutes, but just go ahead and roll that clip.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
With Chipotle. Bean with Chipotle. A little bit of sour cream.
Canada's neighbor, the U.S., is in trouble. The government is about to run out of money. Team Biden is warning about a constitutional crisis. The U.S. could potentially default on its debts. The deadline is the 1st of June. An economic crisis looms, but American lawmakers are dragging their heels. In the next 4 minutes, we'll fill you in on the latest. President Joe Biden is short on time. His government needs money, else it could default on its debts. Biden's Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen has issued warnings.
Janet.
Treasury Secretary is the finance minister of the U.S., and Yellen says the stability of the American economy is at risk.
Damn, she the secretary.
It's
Can't
Congress's
dress better
job
than
to
that.
do this. If they fail to do it, we will have an economic and financial catastrophe that will be of our own making. And there is no action that President Biden and the U.S. Treasury can take to prevent that catastrophe.
Oh, man.
A catastrophe, she says. And this is not really a new problem in the U.S. This has to do with their debt ceiling. It's one of the most divisive issues in American politics. Washington has had this problem for years now, and it's not been able to find a
Got a question.
Yeah.
Why is, what is she?
Indian
woman telling us about our country?
I don't know. What is this? What is this? I was wondering that same thing too. I was like, what is
she know a whole lot, bruh. It's like, damn.
I think it's like the equivalent of like some sort of world news. I don't know what that F red dot means.
Fucked. What a capital. That's a capital F too, bruh.
Oh man. I don't know, man. I mean, America is always like the center of attention for the world, and
everybody watches American TV.
Yeah, I mean, and it's probably a jab to America. So I don't know.
We'll play a little bit more of it.
Can't
believe that shit. Her earrings is banging now.
They are. She's pretty.
She got bells on them?
Let me explain. Every government needs money. They need money to run schemes, to pay bills, to pay salaries, and all kinds of expenses.
What?
Where do they get this money?
Oh,
they take a loan. They raise a debt. All governments do it. But in America, they set a limit to this. It's called the debt ceiling. It's a limit on how much money the government can borrow. Do you know what's the current limit? $31.4 trillion. So the Biden government cannot borrow beyond this sum. Now, 31.4 trillion may seem like a lot of money, but for the
Seems
US
like,
government,
bitch,
it's not
that
enough.
is a lot.
They're about to hit this limit very soon.
I don't
Meaning
live in fucking
the
Saudi
government's
Arabia.
borrowing is set to touch $31.4 trillion very soon. They won't be able to
Look at
borrow
those crisp
beyond
hundreds.
this. So how will they run the
Them
country?
blue faces.
That
Yes,
is
sir.
the crisis at hand.
Used to be
It's a
big
bit like
faces,
having
so
a
they
credit
changed the
card.
color of the bill.
Say you have a card.
Mm.
You can use it whenever you want to buy whatever you want. But the card has a limit. Beyond that figure, you cannot spend. That is your credit limit. Now, what happens if you want to spend more than this?
Oh, these motherfuckers finna give us
Go
an
to the bank,
allowance? Put us on an
and you
allowance.
ask the
You can only
bank
spend
for a
so
higher
much,
credit
motherfucker.
limit. That's how it works. Now, think of the Biden administration with a similar credit card. They're about to touch their limit. For them, the bank is the US Congress, and the bankers are the Republicans, the opposition party. If Biden wants to borrow more cash, he will have to convince the Republicans. They must agree to raising the credit limit, or the debt ceiling as they call it. And that is the biggest stumbling block. If you know US politics, you would know that Democrats and Republicans oppose each other on most issues, and this is one of
And
them.
you know U.S. politics?
So Republicans are not ready to raise the
reading
debt
something
ceiling,
off a screen.
and Biden is furious.
She might be
He says
American.
they're forcing the
But she's
US
still reading
into
something off a
default.
screen.
Oh, yeah.
Our MAGA
I
Republicans
don't
in
need-
Congress are threatening.
You don't want to listen to him?
No, don't. I don't.
That's May 5th. Wow. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I don't follow any of that stuff. I mean, every time that this crisis comes up, it's always a crisis.
So
And
basically,
every year
if the
they
U.S.
pass
don't
by it.
reach this quota by, what they say, Sunday the 1st of June, then either our debt is going to go up like crazy, and troops and Social Security and all that good stuff that people's getting checks for, you know, and just like they said, people's going to be out of jobs. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy, man.
At least people who work for the
Government.
for the USPS Postal Service,
The government.
they still will make their money because they're not officially a part of it. I think that they're considered their revenue doesn't come, I think, from tax dollars. I think their revenue comes from like their in-app purchases.
Yeah.
I think so. Don't quote me on that, but I think they're not officially government issue, but I don't know. I don't work for them.
Me neither.
Know
I
a few
don't
people
work for
that
the
do
government no more.
that work for the USPS.
Yeah.
U.S. Postal Service.
Mm-hmm. Sure do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
The
guess
GOV. you know?
DMV.
But she is making cupcakes tonight. So.
Yeah, heck yeah.
As long as they bring me some ice cream sandwiches, I'm satisfied.
Oh my
Feel
goodness.
me?
Yeah. So what we're gonna do on our Malzra tonight?
Kick some ass.
Yeah,
that's number one.
You want to tell our viewers and listeners about our experience trying to get that one dude in? Okay.
I don't care. Yeah, no, I don't because I'm gonna wait till we get his ass first, and then I'll mention something about it.
Well, they might be able to give us some hints and pointers. Well, it's gonna be a week before they hear this anyway. But
Yeah,
you know,
we getting his ass tonight.
yeah. I can't wait, man, because it's like, well, we were close. That team kind of, interrupted us. That
bitches.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. Whoever that guy was, or Jesse, I can't remember his screen name or whatever, his tag.
Jesse
Wolf,
something. Jesse something.
Yeah, he was super. Just
he or
she.
We don't know.
They were like super nervous.
Wasn't even mic'd up.
Yeah. We couldn't communicate or anything. Man, it was crazy. I mean, those operators, they knew what they were doing, man.
But you know what? When we was down there where we had to use our NVGs, man, I looked at him, she, whichever character, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I asked them if they had a night vision, and she put her gun like this, like yes,
yeah,
or no. So I bet he or she was communicating,
yeah,
just not in the way we needed it.
Yeah,
you know.
That was rough.
Yeah,
that was a
crazy.
rough massacre, man. I think it was a 6-man team because I downed one, you downed two. So it was probably a 6-man team. They were just hanging back. They're like, oh, my God.
Yeah,
what are they doing?
They was trying to run the night.
Yeah.
It wasn't happening.
Yeah.
But they did, but it wasn't. We gave them a little fight.
I mean, I had a what was one of those backpacks? It's a scavenger backpack.
Scavenger.
You know, it was, man. I think the only difference between that and the others is you don't have a slot for another gun.
What I don't get about Warzone, man, is, dude, you gotta you grab certain items and you can make a vest.
Yeah.
If we do that here in the U.S. and try to make a vest, we dead. You can make medic vests, all kind of vests in Warzone with just certain items, and I'm like, how the fuck does that happen?
Yeah, backpacks.
How the fuck does that happen?
Yeah.
Like, dude, the team that killed us, he was like, man, they took my medical vest. Hell yeah, I took that motherfucker. Damn right. I shot your ass. I'm taking it.
I had one, and I was like, man, that's cool. I mean, that's one of the cool things I like about the active duty. If you want to go in with one of your operators that has a 3-plate, or has a large backpack or whatever, you can do it. And even if you get slaughtered, you can go back in with the 3-plate if you have another operator with it. I like that. Have multiple operators.
So I figured out in Warzone how to take your custom weapons.
Okay.
And you know how if you get killed, you can't use your custom weapon?
Mm-hmm.
But you can actually make it a contraband weapon. Where it can go into your contraband, and then you still got your custom weapon, and then you got another custom weapon, but it's just in your contraband.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'll show you that tonight. I ain't giving out no secrets. Not today, no.
Oh, man.
No secrets for them.
Yeah, man, I really like playing that game. It's
addictive,
bro.
It is addictive, man.
Yeah,
like that's probably one of the best Call of Duties I played besides Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I played Call of Duty since Call of Duty first came out.
Oh, wow.
From the Vietnam era to the actual Modern Warfare era to now, and I think I've been playing Call of Duty maybe 30 years.
30 years. Now,
30 years.
Now, the only one I'm familiar with is the campaign.
Campaigns?
Now, have they always had like some sort of multiplayer?
Yeah.
They
Online
have?
play? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I'm just now getting on that bandwagon because, living out in the boondocks, we don't have a good internet.
You got to
connection.
get you some of that Loretto tail, man.
Man, I know it.
Yeah, country.
It's like less than a mile away from where we are, and they just, it's still a lot of.
Call them. That's what we did.
Well, it's still a lot of in between our house and that mile away is like one neighbor. So they're like, eh. And then there's on the other side, it's about a mile. That's about 3 miles the other way anyway. So they're not going to run cable 3 miles because it's all just, they grow, pine trees, for the paper company. So, and the other way is about a mile away, but I can't seem to find. I don't know how the system works anyway. I guess a company runs the fiber, and then another company buys the contracts for that area. So I guess that's how that works, and I guess nobody's picked it up. And
you need you some
I
internet
don't know.
out there.
I don't know. I have a satellite. I'm wondering too if it's like a
you got
turf
HughesNet?
thing. I think it's Viasat or something.
Viasat? That's what Steve Bob used, man. He said Viasat was good, but I guess it ain't if you can't game out there.
Yeah.
I was gonna use Viasat there for once.
Oh, really?
There's another one they say is good. That's out of Mount Pleasant. Damn.
Well, I was wondering if the satellite companies have the contract for that area, and they're like, no, we're not giving that up right now. Because I received an email, and Viasat was like, yeah, we're looking at in June, because they're going up on some of their prices. They're looking at in June to update their service to where it's 100 gigabyte downloads. Right now, it's like
25.
No, it's like 12.
12?
Gigabyte. Yeah, that's what I have on a good day in Dallas.
This is why I got rid of HughesNet. For one, I don't see why Charter didn't come all the way out to damn Ethers. I mean, we're just right there, like, but whatever. And so we went to HughesNet, and HughesNet was only 25 megabytes. All right, that
No,
ain't
well, no.
shit.
Especially with a
And
bunch of people in the house.
everybody connected to their devices. There was no way of gaming without lagging.
Yep.
And I was like, no, we getting rid of this.
Yeah.
I'm going to gig country, getting Loretta Tail. Got Loretta Tail, man. Been
Man.
online gaming since.
Yes, sir. I can't
Like,
wait till it's out there, dude.
Man.
Yeah.
But yeah, Becca had to call them, and then they was like, yeah, we can hook up out there. I'm like, what? Get it.
Yeah. Shoot,
I think we're running 500 megabytes.
Oh, wow.
Almost a gig. Almost a
500.
gig.
Yeah, here at the office, it's like, there's somebody at the door. I don't think so. Yeah, here at the office, it's like 600.
600? That's good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check the dough real quick. Keep the show going.
All right. Anyway, yeah. So we've been tearing it up over in Al Mazrah on Call of Duty, and that's our thing, man. We really enjoy it. Right now, we're at. Recently, Warzone added another map right below Al Mazrah, so we've been trying to beat this boss, and it's always happened to where either there are other operators that were before us that already,
Spawned
beat the
in
level,
there.
yeah, and killed the bosses, or the bosses killed us. So we're trying.
It's been more the bosses killed us.
Yeah,
because
it's been nuts.
we're trying to figure how to prepare for this SOB.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen a few videos like they would use like a bomb drone, and then find him and then detonate right over him. That it will take him out because they say that he's like a bullet magnet or a bullet sponge.
He's wearing a EOD fit, basically, which absorbs explosions. So, yeah, we might be shooting this dude. This fool ain't feeling it.
Yeah, I beat him one time. So, and that's using shotgun. So
slug.
Yeah, or no, it was just whatever came with it. I think it was just just whatever that. Yeah, I think it was like a basically buckshot.
Buckshot.
Yeah, but it was doing is that Branson or Branson?
The Bryson.
Bryson, yeah. Bryson,
Yeah, dude, I
so-
watched the video. Dude was in Resurgence, man. He was, I don't know how he was sniping with the Bryson. Okay, sniping.
Yeah.
From another building to another building.
Yeah.
And was hitting them accurately. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's probably a slug.
A shotgun?
Yeah, it was a slug over
Like,
pack. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
I
amazing.
mean, I've been following these little tricks and tips off of TikTok, man. How to, which certain loadouts to use to make your gun accurate, with the most damage. You know, blah blah blah. And dude, all 10 of my loadouts are slamming right now.
Wow.
Like you can pick any weapon in my loadout, use it. It's the bomb. There's no recoil, no kick. I mean, there's no jumping on a weapon. It's amazing, man.
Man.
And I tried to get little dude that comes to the house as my little niece's boyfriend, whatever, blah blah blah. And he took a picture of my loadouts and shit. So when he get his weapons leveled up to where they need to be, maxed out or whatever, he'll be able to put them loadouts to work.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
And once he put them loadouts to work, he's gonna see a whole new difference of playing Warzone, man.
Oh, man.
Like when you go from this, when you shooting to just, it's amazing, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. Yeah. I want to try what is that? It's not Battle Royale, but I think it is, right?
Resurgence?
Resurgence? Yeah.
Yeah, I play that all the time.
I want to
like
do
Resurgence.
that. I want to do that again at some point.
That shit fun. You
That'd be
get all
awesome.
nothing but operators in the map, man. No AI, no none of them. Just
Yeah.
operators. And anybody you see, just
There's a dude on TikTok that I watch, and he's always doing their solos version of that. And today I think I watched a little bit of his stream, and I think he came like the second. So I thought it was pretty cool, man. He was able to. Right. Sometimes he even wins. So what's the point of playing those anyway?
I don't know.
Just like
But the
leveling up.
Yeah, probably just leveling up, especially weapons, man. That's your main thing. You get your weapons maxed out, and just like I said, the right loadout, the right attachments, bruh, you're unstoppable.
Wow. That's cool.
But it also depends on how you play in game. If you got your sensitivities all set up right, I mean, you'd be a beast, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, what do you let's see, about DMZ. What do you like about DMZ?
Oh, the looting.
Yeah.
The looting and sniping and just sitting back, watching other operators until they're at the end of my darn scope and at the beginning of my bullet. And then I drop their ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I like hunting down operators. Yeah. Me. I'm coming for you.
Oh,
Just
God.
know that.
Oh, God.
You'll see this gamer tag that say Combat Cub 931. Just know I'm there coming for that ass, baby.
My thing is I like it, man, because it's like, I don't know. It's just an experience. I mean, even though it's like the same building, same everything, but every time we're deployed, it's a different experience. It's a new thing. And I don't know. I just enjoy it.
It don't get boring.
It does not.
It does not get boring
It's
at
not
all.
one deployment. That's the same as an experience. So, yeah. But you got anything else, man?
Yeah, I got a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah?
No, I don't.
Heck yeah.
I don't know what pictures you missed. You just got here. You missed all of them.
Where's
all right, that's what's up. You got anything else?
No, sir. I didn't bring any videos.
You coming over tonight, right?
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right, that's what's
play
up.
Play some Call of Duty.
DMZ.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I should bring probably some ice cream.
Crab legs.
Oh, okay. I'll bring crab legs. I don't know where to get them, but
we had to go down to Juicy's. We gotta go down to Juicy's. Man, look, you can't be talking about chicken Alfredo while we recording. You gonna make me hungry.
Live.
Chicken Alfredo.
I can't eat that. It's not vegan. Nor are they bean burritos. So you got tortillas and beans?
Red sauce, onion,
I'm there.
chipotle, sour cream.
Bro.
You suck for getting me addicted to them damn things.
Sorry, man. I survived college on those things.
Man, they make a good munchy food.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Never did that. Huh.
Like if you just want a little snack,
yeah.
Make you a little bean burrito with chipotle and sour.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Man, I'm getting there myself.
Bro. Man.
But if you ain't got nothing, and I ain't got nothing, and Fred and John ain't got nothing.
No,
then I guess it's over. Just want to say thank you for tuning in to episode 12. You know, it's your man Combat. Got my boy Cub on the right. One love, we out.
Peace.
Peace.